Hey, what's up YouTube? This is the Bolt Speed Gamer back with another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. This one is against Williams 2012 from YouTube. He's a really great guy. I had a lot of fun battling him. You should check out his channel. I will put a link in the description below. Anyway, so if you watched my last video, you should know that I said I would go by Bolt. However, I decided I'm going to go by Bolt Speed Gamer because, frankly, I think it has a nice ring to it. So anyways, on this battle, I lead with my Jirachi, which has Trick, to give my opponent a choice guard. However, this does not work because my enemy is banded, which is very bad, so I have to switch into my Weezing to take the Hammer Arm. However, he double switches into his Salamence and goes for the Dragon Dance. So this tells me he's an Outrage set, which is very unfortunate because when I go for the Will-O-Wisp, he is going to have the Lumberry. And so he gets a free Dragon Dance up, which scares me because I don't know how well I'm going to be able to take the hit. However, I do survive with enough HP. After the burn, I will be able to survive. And this Weezing has this Weezing has Pain Split. So I am able to take that Salamence down to half HP and bring myself back up to half HP. So I switch out Weezing because I don't want him to take any more damage, and I go into Jirachi because I know that he has to go for another Outrage because he hasn't been confused yet. So he gets confused, and he goes for the Fire Blast, which completely took me by surprise because Salamences are mostly physical, and so I didn't know why he would carry Fire Blast, but it is beneficial for him in this situation. I do decide to Death Fodder my Jirachi, but it does not work because he kills himself in confusion. So that was bad. So I have to switch out, and so I switch into my Weezing. However, he predicts that very well and goes for the Zen Headbutt, which is very unfortunate because that means I've lost my physical wall. And so here I think he's going to go into Executor. I do overpredict here because he doesn't. Stays in. I go for the Toxic, however, he is immune to it because he is a Steel type. So I don't want to take any more damage on my Gastrodon because I want to save him for later. So I decide I have to Death Fodder out my Jirachi. And so he does, after 2 damages, 4 times resist, it will still take him out. So here I switch into my Sceptile and go for the Hidden Power Fire. However, it does not kill him, which is very unfortunate, and he is able to rack a lot of damage on my Sceptile because it is offensive and not defensive. However, the second Hidden Power will allow me to take him out, and so this is my Choice Spec Sceptile, so when he switches into the Water type, I will have to switch out and go into my Gastrodon. So he goes for the Ice Beam, but my Gastrodon is going to just take that very well because he is a specially defensive set. And he goes for the Rapid Spin to spin away my Stealth Rocks, which is unfortunate, but it does allow me to get a free Recover off. And so here I'm able to Toxic that Starmie. However, he goes for the Hydro Pump. I think he might have forgotten the fact that Gastrodon's ability, or at least one of it, is Storm Drain, which is very unfortunate for him because he doesn't get any damage, and that allows my Earth Power to do just a little bit more. However, it still doesn't do a lot, so I do have to switch out because I don't want to take a Energy Ball. But he actually goes for the Sleep Powder, which is very unfortunate because my Sceptile is going to fall asleep, and even if I outspeed, which I do, he's not going to be able to sleep through it or awaken, and Psychic is going to take me straight down. It's very unfortunate, but he played very well in that part. So I go into my Machamp with Fire Punch and Expert Belt. However, he survives with just a smidgen of health. And he goes for the Psychic, and I thought I invested a little bit in Special Defense, however, he takes me completely out, which is very bad. So I have to go into my Dugtrio and go for the Aerial Ace, and he can't switch out because I do have the Arena Trap ability, and he brings in that Starmie. I want to save my Dugtrio for later. However, I do have to switch into something, and so I switch into my Gastrodon, and because he had the Natural Cure ability, he is no longer poisoned, so I do want to poison him again. And so now I don't want him to get a critical hit on me, so I'm going to go for the Recover here. However, he gets a critical hit, as well as freezing me, which is very bad. And so I do need to, it's very rare. I don't know what the likelihood of happening is, but I know it's not very high. And so, but I do it thaw out next turn, and I am able to go for the recover here. And so I'm gonna go for another recover to get back to max HP. And plus, I want to be able to be at max HP after this Starmie dies from Toxic. So I'm just gonna keep recovering until it dies. So it goes for one last Ice Beam and does normal amount of damage. And I recover it off, so I'm back at full HP, which is very good. So I'm ready for the next Pokemon he switches in, and he sends out his Vaporeon. So he goes for an Ice Beam, another Ice Beam. I go for the Toxic to get the poison on that. So I figure I'm able to survive enough Ice Beams, so I do go for the Earth Power to expedite the process. However, he makes a misplay and switches into his Electivire, which is a very bad move for him, because that means his Electivire is going to take that hidden power, or Earth Power, which is very bad for him, because that means his Electivire is actually going to end up getting taken down without being able to do too much. And so now all he has left is this Vaporeon, which is poison, so it's going to be a bit of a stall war until I take him out, because of how bulky it is. And as you'll see in a second here, he goes for another Ice Beam, and he gets another critical hit and freeze in the same game, and again in the same turn. That is very unlucky for me, but it really doesn't matter that much, because I know my Gastrodon will at least be able to survive long enough for either the Toxic to kill him, or to get him low enough for him to die from the or to get him low enough that an Earthquake will kill him from my Dugtrio. So I pretty much have the game in the bag, because, however, I do stay frozen. I was completely shocked at how long I stayed frozen in this game. I literally, you'll see, I stayed frozen until the end of the match. And so that's going to be a good game. Thanks, Williams 2012 for battling me. I had a lot of fun. Again, you should go check out his channel. He was a very good battler. That's going to be the game. Thank you for watching. I will try to get another battle up by next weekend, if not sooner. So, that's going to be the end, and my video is going to cut off a little short prematurely because of the way my camera works. So, you're not actually going to see you're going to see the end, but it's going to cut off right after that. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.